WordPress Security, as stimulating as doing spring cleaning. When it comes to WordPress Security, it is really important that you always update to the latest WordPress version. In this way, you can easily install the needed updates. In addition, it will also be a great help if you back up your files on a regular basis. Now, many WordPress security experts look for reports of hacking and attempt to replicate that attack. Once they have discovered an attack, they develop a new version of WordPress. So if you do not update your site, more than likely it is open to an attack. So if you Google WordPress security plugins, you'll find many lists of recommended plugins. Many will scan your site for loopholes and suggest ways to improve security. Now, implementing these changes can sometimes seem challenging, but at least you will have started protecting all of your hard work. Backing up your WordPress site is the first line of resistance, and the most important thing you can do to avert a catastrophe. There are many backup plugins available with varying features and efficiency. Today, there is practically a plethora of WordPress security plugins available to keep your sites secured and free from hackers. Each offers unique features and techniques to keep your websites hidden from the prying eyes of hackers who are always on the lookout for good-looking yet very vulnerable websites that generate good traffic and income. So make sure that you choose the ones that are compatible with your version of WordPress and which are constantly updated when WordPress puts out an update of the latest version. When it comes to WordPress security, it is really important that you always update, and I cannot stress that enough. Update, update, update. Lastly, make sure that you regularly search for more new updates for your WordPress security plugin. The following is a list of security measures you can follow and copy now to help your WordPress site become less vulnerable to attack. 1. Always keep your WordPress version current. Always keep your WordPress version current, as well as your themes and plugins which you have already downloaded and are activated. There is a purpose to those notifications which appear in your dashboard. Just like your computer, those notifications of updates usually have fixes to bugs that make the old version of your WordPress theme or site or plugin susceptible to attacks. Ignore these updates at your peril. 2. Choose wisely when selecting a plugin or theme. Not all plugins and themes are built on an equal footing, and one of the most constantly abused WordPress weaknesses is a poorly designed plugin or theme. The best bet is to stick to the ones WordPress offers you via their plugin or theme directory. All of them have been vetted and are passed for safe use. An obvious exclusion to that step above is those plugins that you pay a fee for and are offered by trusted companies. Don't go installing plugins on a whim. Check them out first to see how often they are updated, when they were last updated, and if they are suitable for use with your version of WordPress. If not, don't touch them. And the same applies to your themes. Invest in a good quality premium theme that offers great back-end support. If your finances do not stretch to a paid theme, then I would recommend just using one of the many free themes that are provided by WordPress.org. 3. Installing any updates. It's always good practice to back up your website before updating any new plugin or theme, just on the off chance that something may go wrong with the update. That way you have a current version, and if there is something wrong, you can always then reinstall an update. You won't have lost anything. 4. Change your Cpanel password. It's always a good idea to change the password your hosting provider emailed to you. Remember, all the best intentions cannot help you if your control panel is hacked. And finally, 5. Change your default username and password regularly. Change your administrator username from the default of admin to something ambiguous, and please do not use your name. Over 90% of attacks have been because of the use of the default username admin. Hackers are fully aware that countless users never change their default username setting. By leaving your username as the default setting, you are essentially giving the hackers free entry to half of your login details, and it won't be long before they work out what your password is and hack into your site and do irreparable damage. And lastly, change your password on a regular basis to maintain your WordPress security.